Chairman Meehan and Ranking Member Clark, thank you for holding this important hearing today. Additionally, I want to thank you on behalf of the community of West for including me in your discussion regarding the disaster that occurred in this small Texas town on April 17, 2013. Hopefully, through this hearing, we can learn from the incident in West and gain knowledge about similar facilities around the country in order to prevent future disasters of this nature. The community of West has been through so much since the tragic explosion in April. This incident took 12 lives, including the 12 first responders that you see on the poster behind me. It injured hundreds and caused tens of millions of dollars in damage. The state of Texas and the entire West community have been working tirelessly to rebuild and recover with available resources. Since that day, the community has desperately been seeking federal assistance necessary to rebuild. While FEMA has provided some important and much needed resources and assistance, the community of West is still in dire need for additional assistance to rebuild their community. In an effort to gain all of the necessary public assistance from FEMA under the Stafford Act, Governor Rick Perry requested a major disaster declaration on May 16th, requesting all essential categories of public assistance. On June 10th, despite reaching the monetary required threshold of uninsured damage, FEMA denied the MDD request. Following that denial, Governor Rick Perry on July the 9th appealed the President's decision to deny an MDD that would have provided additional federal assistance to the people of West. While the state of Texas and the city of West still await the President's decision on that appeal, days continue to go by where people are still homeless, without schools, without basic infrastructure, and with a struggling community. Now, looking forward, regarding the implications and lessons from the disaster, it appears that the building blocks of the incident were due to the following: the West Fertilizer Company's failure to comply with existing regulations and the lack of oversight and enforcement. It didn't occur from a lack of regulations, it appears. This is evidenced by the National Protection and Programs Directorate, or NPPD, failing to fully implement a comprehensive ammonium nitrate security program. Even though this was not a terrorist act, it is important to stress that a functional and efficient chemical facility anti-terrorism standards program should exist to prevent against any future exploitation. Finally, the events in West Texas raise serious concerns that the Department of Homeland Security's chemical security inspectors were unaware that West Fertilizer Company was handling tons of potentially explosive ammonium nitrate. Furthermore, the Chemical Safety Board, or the CSB, reports that approximately 72% of their recommendations regarding the risk management of ammonium nitrate and other dangerous materials have been adopted. That, however, leaves 28% of their recommendations that have not been adopted. This leads us to believe that the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, can and should immediately strengthen safety at facilities that handle dangerous chemicals by implementing and following the remaining guidelines set forth by the CSB. Mr. Chairman, as you can see, we have regulations on the books, and we have regulations from agencies with subject matter expertise. Now it is up to the Homeland Security Department, the EPA, and related federal agencies and private industry to act promptly to adopt safety measures that can save lives and prevent similar disasters. Before Congress or regulatory agencies consider new statutes or rulemaking, they should make sure that the ones we have are being properly implemented and adjudicated. Again, Chairman Meehan and Ranking Member Clark, on behalf of the citizens and the community of West, thank you for having me here today. I appreciate this committee's work to address this important issue that's on the table today. And we want to work hard to prevent future tragedies like this in the future. Thank you, and I yield back.